Hello, my name's Kim Turner and I just wanted to shoot this quick video as a review for Capital Smart Repairs. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because my recent experience has actually blown me away. Over the years I've had a few bingles, unfortunately, and again unfortunately had the opportunity of dealing with a number of crash repairers, many of them quite competent, but I've never had an experience like the experience I've just had with Capital Smart Repairs, and in this case the Holden Hill branch. Everything about them was totally professional and an experience that I just can't give you a high enough praise to. Firstly, when I rang them to organise the repair, they'd already had liaison from the insurance company, which was different in and of itself. When I arrived at about 8 o'clock in the morning, I was greeted by a young lady from the reception area who, politely directed me in through the building. I drove around the building, and the first thing I noticed when I drove into the building was its size. It was quite a very large building. But the other thing that struck me was its cleanliness. It was spotless. The grey cement floor was, I could not see a thing on that floor apart from the arrows directing me where to go. As I followed the arrows around, I saw a number of repair bays. Several of them had vehicles in them already, and some of the guys were working on those vehicles as I was driving in. And what I noticed about those actual bays itself is that they were neat and tidy. There was not one thing outside of their bay in terms of repair parts and so forth. It's quite amazing. And they all appeared to be dressed in nice, clean overalls, and they even gave me a bit of a wave as I drove through. The next thing that happened was I pulled up at the inspection point, and the young lady who had directed me into the bay came towards me, and a fellow from the another area came out of the office area, and they both came towards me, and the young lady introduced me to, at this stage, I think the guy was the foreman who was in charge of doing all the inspections. Both very polite. She explained to me that the foreman would inspect my car for me and let me know what was happening, and she sort of sat back. The foreman had a quick look at the car. Now, in this particular case, the damage wasn't a hell of a lot. But nonetheless, he had a good look at it, and about 5 or 10 minutes later, he gave me a bit of an overview of what the damage was and how long it might take to repair. And in fact, he said that if I was to leave the car there then and there, and this is about 8:30 in the morning, that he could have it back to me that afternoon. Now, I was amazed that that would be the case, but nonetheless, I couldn't do it on the day, so I arranged to bring it back the next day. I brought it back the next day and dropped it off at the place that the young lady had told me to drop it off. She took me into the office and she explained to me that, what the process would be. And she said, and how are you getting home? And I said, well, I'll probably get a cab or something. She said, no, don't do that. We have a courtesy car to take you home. And that's exactly what had happened. I'd noticed in the car park there were 3 black limousines, like private hire cars, sitting there. I thought they were there for waiting to get some repairs. In fact, they were waiting there to take the customer back to their home, which actually is something I've never heard of. That blew me away. And the young lady also gave me a card with a phone number and said when the car is ready to be picked up, which was going to be the next day, give that phone number a call and we'll have a private hire cab bring you back. And that was amazing. And so that's what I did. The very next morning, I got a phone call about 9 o'clock in the morning saying that my car was ready. I rang the phone number, got a private hire car trip back to the crash repairer, which blew me away. I was greeted once again by this very polite and very professional young lady in the reception area. She took me to the car. She showed me the car. It had all been cleaned, by the way. The whole car had been cleaned. And the damaged area looked brand new. And she explained what had happened and said also that they have a lifetime guarantee on those repairs, which is something I've never been given before, a lifetime guarantee on those repairs. So I drove out of there feeling as though, I'd been treated like a king, firstly. I've been treated with absolute respect, but the whole process was so professional. The place looked better than any crash repair I've ever seen. In fact, the building looked like a corporate office. That's what it looked like. Anyway, all I've got to say is that I am totally blown away. I'm really happy with the repair. I've got a lifetime guarantee, so what more can you want? I'm so impressed. I had to give them a big thumbs up. So congratulations, Capital Smart Repairs. If all of your branches are like Holden Hills branch, you've got nothing to worry about in terms of your competition. Thanks, guys.